Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're doing something a little different, actually. We're exploring a deeply personal piece, a reminder that, sometimes the biggest stories come from the smallest, most intimate places.
Absolutely. We're focusing on a single poem today.
Exactly. It's a poem that acts as a window into family history, love, and memory. Our goal, to see how this personal tribute resonates, more broadly.
Right. And the sources we have are quite special. There's the poem itself, A Micheline to Micheline by Anthony Debrosse.
Okay.
And crucially, we also have some context about Micheline, the subject, specifically her Haitian or Haitian origin.
Ah,
So our mission isn't just literary criticism. It's about understanding the feeling behind it. Why these words? Why this tribute?
okay, so let's unpack this. We have a poem, Anthony Debrosse to his sister, Micheline, and the context you mentioned, her Haitian origin. That tells us right away this is incredibly personal, doesn't it?
It really does. It sets the stage immediately.
So let's get into the basics of the poem itself. Title, A Micheline to Micheline,
Written by her brother Anthony.
for his sister, Micheline. And it was shared March 8th, 2021. So fairly recently published, but the feeling seems timeless.
And it's presented in both French and English.
Right, which opens it up, makes it more accessible.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how that piece of context, Micheline's Haitian heritage, immediately anchors the whole thing.
How so?
Well, it's not just a background fact. It becomes like a lens. You have to view the poem's imagery, its emotion, through that lens of her Haitian identity.
I see. So it's not just any sister, it's this sister with this specific cultural background.
Exactly. A background rich with history, resilience, a whole specific cultural weight.
That definitely adds depth from the start. Okay, let's step inside the poem then. The opening lines. Oiseau chante, ma voix unie à la sienne.
Which translates to, the bird is singing, my voice united to his.
Wow. Right away, this sense of harmony, union with nature. What do you make of that opening, especially thinking about her identity?
It's a beautiful start, isn't it? Very evocative. This merging of the human voice with the natural world, it sets an almost spiritual tone.
Spiritual?
Yeah, I mean, in many Caribbean cultures, like Haiti, with those deep African diasporic roots, nature isn't just scenery. It's deeply connected to spirit, to ancestors. So it suggests a kind of peace, a harmony, maybe inherent to Micheline or how she's remembered. It's sort of natural, pure connection.
That makes sense. And that feeling flows right into this next part, which is so vivid and tender. Tout doux, tes cheveux en natte d'acajou.
Very soft, your hair in mahogany braids.
The repetition there, tout doux, you can almost feel the softness. But the image itself, mahogany braids, that feels like more than just hair, right?
Oh, absolutely. You're right to pick up on that. For women of Haitian descent, women across the Black diaspora, really, natural hair, especially in braids, it's loaded with cultural meaning. It's not just a hairstyle. It's identity. It's resilience. It's a connection to ancestry, a statement of natural beauty in the face of, well, often colonial standards that try to erase it.
So it's a form of affirmation.
Exactly. And mahogany specifically, that's a strong, beautiful wood, native to the Caribbean. Deep, rich color.
Ah, okay.
So calling her braids mahogany braids, it ties her beauty directly to her island, to its strength, its rootedness. She becomes part of that landscape. Strong. Beautiful.
That adds such a powerful layer. It turns a description into, like you said, a cultural statement. And this nature theme continues, doesn't it? Arrête dans la cabre, ton portrait en pleine nature, which means appear to me in the frame, your portrait in the middle of nature.
Yeah.
So she's not just in nature, she's almost framed by it, like a painting. What does that framing suggest to you?
It suggests her beauty is inherent, almost effortless, like she belongs there completely. Nature itself is composing her portrait.
Highlighting her authenticity.
Yes, exactly. Maybe even something sacred about her presence. It's as if her essence just naturally harmonizes with the world around her. It elevates her, makes her almost a symbol of natural grace.
Right, and from that sort of still framed image, the poem then brings in movement, powerful forces. The sea, the wind.
The next lines.
Que les vagues déferlent, arrosant ce teint abstrait qu'emporte le vent.
Let the waves break. Sprinkle this abstract complexion carried away by the wind.
This line feels really complex. Abstract complexion carried away by the wind. What could that mean?
It's a really poignant image, isn't it? And, well, it could mean several things, I think. Given Ayidi's history, the diaspora,
Yeah,
it might touch on the ephemeral nature of life itself,
right.
or maybe a beauty that's almost spiritual, hard to grasp, like a memory that's present but, elusive.
Like a scent on the wind.
Exactly. Or it could reflect the movement, the journeys of the diaspora. Or maybe her spirit transcending physical place, like the resilient spirit of Aidi itself, always shaped by these big forces.
Nature, history.
Right, and there's perhaps a vulnerability too. Something precious being acted upon by forces beyond control. It ties her right back to island life, where the sea and wind are constant presences.
That really opens up the line. It connects her personal story to these much larger cultural forces.
Mm,
Could it also be about memory itself? How memories feel sometimes?
that's a great point. Abstract, carried on the wind.
No.
Yeah, that resonates with how memory can work. Present yet intangible.
Which leads us, I think, to the real emotional core, the direct address.
Fille des îles, tu étais celle qu'on chérissait. Ma sœur m'a bien aimée.
Highland girl, you were the one we cherished. My sister, my beloved.
I mean, the affection there is just so clear.
Mm.
Cherished, beloved. It confirms how deeply she was loved.
Undeniably.
But then, the poem shifts, dramatically. The final lines. Quel mal inconnu t'a ravi à ta destinée.
What an unknown evil ravished you of your destiny.
Wow, that transition from love and beauty to this unknown evil, it's stark. Why leave the evil unnamed, do you think? What's the effect of that? Well, that contrast, that juxtaposition you mentioned, it's incredibly powerful. Going from this loving portrait, the braids, the nature, the island girl, to this sudden, devastating end.
Yeah.
And calling it an unknown evil. That ambiguity is key. It makes you, the listener, confront the inexplicable nature of tragedy. Sometimes loss is sudden, nameless.
Right. It doesn't always have a clear cause or reason.
Exactly. Maybe it's too painful to name, or maybe it represents something more universal than a specific event. It speaks to that feeling of a destiny cut short, unfulfilled.
Which makes the love expressed earlier feel even more precious, maybe.
Precisely. It adds this immense weight. It transforms the poem from just a dedication into something more like an elegy. The beauty is still there, but now it's tinged with this profound sadness, this fragility. It touches on that universal experience of loss.
It really does. It's amazing how much is packed into just a few lines. This whole deep dive into Micheline, it's really shown the immense beauty and emotion in this tribute. It's clearly a testament to family love, yes, but also cultural pride and just the sheer power of memory.
Absolutely.
All that imagery, the mahogany braids, the waves, calling her fidei, it paints such a specific, loving picture of who Micheline was, tied so deeply to her Haitian roots.
And I think what this short poem shows so well is how art, even a seemingly simple piece, can hold an entire personal world.
Yeah.
It's a tribute to this island girl, this beloved sister, but it's also a lament. And these intimate writings, they become like bridges, don't they? Connecting us across time to individual lives, but also to broader cultural stories, shared human experiences, love, loss, even when faced with that unknown evil.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. It makes you wonder about the unsung poems, the untold stories, maybe tucked away in our own families, in photo albums, old letters, or just held in memory, each one holding its own world of meaning.
That's a really powerful thought to end on. A reminder to maybe look closer at our own histories, our own connections.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for this deep dive today. We hope it gave you something to think about.